If we're feeling comfortable now with that idea of graphing XY coordinate pairs, what we want to do is take that same concept, but now apply it to some practical information, some real world data. In example 2, we're given a table that shows the number of faculty and the number of students at several colleges. We want to construct a scatter plot of this data. So we have some new information here. We're talking about a scatter plot, but we haven't really defined what that is yet. We're given some information with context now. But really what's happening is that all of our values for the number of faculty will just be treated as our x-coordinate, and the number of students at each college will be treated as our y-coordinate. So our horizontal axis is still the x-axis. Our vertical axis is still the y-axis, but we're adding context because we're not just talking about arbitrary values, we're talking about values that carry some meaning. So we're comparing faculty and students, or visualizing information about faculty and students. In order to construct this scatter plot, what we're going to do is just look at those paired values. So when we look at our table of values, College A has 20 faculty members and 1,150 students. Those values are paired together because they both relate to the same college, College A. So we want to plot that as the paired XY value. So starting at 0, 0, we would move to x equals 20, which is our number of faculty members, and then up to y equals 1,150, which we can plot approximately between 1,100 and 1,200. So that's our point that we would plot for College A. We then want to do the same thing for College B, which has 70 faculty members and 1,050 students. So starting at 0, 0, we would make our way up to 70, which represents the number of faculty members, and then up to a y value of 1,050. And we have our value plotted for College B. Then we would continue to do the same thing for College C and College D, keeping those paired values together. So our next point would be at 30, 1,450. So we'd have our point for College C, and our point for College D would be at 55, 500. And now we've created our first scatter plot, which is, again, just plotting these XY coordinate pairs on a Cartesian coordinate plane. But now what we've added is context to both axes. So it's not just an arbitrary x and y, it's that x means number of faculty members, y means number of students. But the actual construction process, we're just plotting XY coordinate pairs. We're just plotting points on a grid. What we're going to do from here, though, is start talking about what information we can draw out of the patterns that we see. So we've created a scatter plot, but we haven't really done anything with it yet. So moving on into our next examples, we'll start talking about the patterns that we can try to identify and what that means, what information that tells us about these two different variables that we're comparing. What conclusions can we draw about the number of faculty and the number of students at different colleges?